Well, greetings, hello, and of course, welcome back. It's episode number 14. I'm ImperialJedi. Appreciate being here, as always. And let's get started. I have a fun one on the docket for today. So we're still on our quest to get to 14,000, which is our necessary unlock for our next step in death care, which is going to catch up to us soon. So we have to get, that unlocked. And I actually want to expand a little bit over here and try to introduce a little bit more transit infrastructure. And I'm going to try and keep the door a little bit open-ended as to whether or not we're going to connect to this rail corridor. So I think I can sort of see what I want here. So let's try and get it out before the memory fades. Yeah, I hope your cities are going well. I'm trying to get these videos still out as quickly as possible, so appreciate some of the patience here between them. Okay, so I'm thinking, we're probably good in terms of how the one-way streets are set up. I might allow this to be a corridor to come in, but this next one maybe is a one-way. And we're going to do some neighborhood filling in over here, but let's try and make a bit of a priority for our transit friends. Alright, so what I'm kind of picturing is a way in for essentially trams. And then this can sneak across. Actually, it's probably not too bad like that. Let's get a little bit closer to the boundary wall. No, that's too close. Like I said, I'm going to leave this open-ended, but just in case we want to expand later, this will still be kind of... Oh, I guess we can't get any closer. Unless I'm going to the same spot every time. No, I think that's it. Alright, let's do a combination here. So let's come in like this to help accommodate for the larger vehicles and the trams together. And let's split this down so that it's only trams through this middle part. And we can have buses break away. And then we can do kind of like a cool little thing over here with the one-way streets. And we'll let our bicycles come in. And then that means that over here is going to be tram only. It's not quite 90. Sometimes that happens. Angles seem a little bit off. Okay, and I don't want this to be as sharp of a turn, so what I think I'm going to do is just cut a little smidgen out from each side here. And we'll do that just to get a nice smooth curve. Okay, well this is where things might get a little chaotic, but what if we wanted multiple trams to come through here, just like we want multiple buses, right? So why don't we do something kind of crazy? It's a little bit long, but let's connect up over here if we can. Oh yeah. Oh, you know what? Hold on. Oh boy, hold on. Let's back this up a minute. Let's terraform. I just noticed that the height here is like insane. So hold on. Back this all up. Close catch. We should be doing this a little bit more often. So yeah, good catch here. And let's push that kind of out. And that'll give us a chance to maybe put like a fence or something in too. So we'll just get the general feel and then we'll smooth out the parts that are a little bit steep. Okay, we'll take two. Hello, welcome back, episode 14. No, I'm just joking. It's good to not have things so like set in stone sometimes, right? I think when I was really new to the game, I was just afraid to do this because I was like, oh, the city's established, stuff's already made. My Sims won't like me. I'm not going to worry too much about the side street. It's actually pretty cool, though. You ever worry about that? Your make-believe people in your city won't like you? It's kind of a weird thing, but it's a real thing, I guess, right? Alright, so really quickly, let's rebuild this. And we're just allowing for the trams to go through here with some vehicle traffic, but we'll split everything up so we can get some like buses and cool turnaround points. And then we're going to create basically a loop. I'm not going to put the trams in just yet. I'm going to save that for transit, which will be like really soon. A little mini series on that. But we can now kind of have like a loop basically go through here. Serve this quadrant, get some more high density in this pocket here. And then, if we do connect to a train station, that's a great way to get them to another train station. And they can extend the range of that train station, right? And then we'll probably start linking up more zones. So we can have like an internal tram route here, one that eventually pushes over to this hub. And then, yeah, we'll just connect up all the dots. And then put some metro in when it comes time. That's kind of the transit story that we're going to be telling for this city. Not that we are in any rush to get there. I'm having total deja vu here, right? Yeah, use this trick anywhere, like pathways, highways, roads, fences, anything you need to, just to kind of like fit the space a little bit better. And it's just so we can get a smoother curve so the trams don't seem like they're kind of falling off the tracks. Okay. Now, can we still get this through here? Yeah, that's become a pipe dream. That's okay, though. What we'll do is just a shorter version of that, and then we'll link up over to here. And I'd say it's okay that the train is like that, but hopefully if we redo this, it'll fix it. I'm not stressed, though, if it doesn't. It's a little bit better, but it wasn't stressing me too much anyhow. And I'd kind of make the argument that it's okay that the intersections are a little bit close and this kind of spacing is a little bit bizarro, because it's just supposed to be trams coming through here. And it's going to be like not too much traffic in the grand scheme of it all. And I won't put a traffic light through here. Instead, what we can do is have a stop sign for the inbound. That can stay a light. And then if we... Oh, actually, you know what? Hold on. If we curve this a little bit outward, maybe like that even, there might be a chance for like the trams to kind of loop. They don't really do anything in real life, or in real life, in City Skylines, but in real life, let's say there's like a broken down vehicle, or like, you know, someone was going out of service, or like one of the drivers used to hit the restroom or something. So actually, yeah, that might be, yeah, the curve's not too bad in there, eh? See the flow of that one just going right on through? I'd buy that. Cool. And then not that we need it, but like, you imagine we had a light through here? That'd be kind of fun, right? Feels a little bit safer, let's do that. And then bonus points, pedestrians will use this, bicycles will use that. So that's kind of why we have this all connected. And then we can take their trees, no, we can take, what am I looking for here? One-way roads, why did I say trees? I guess I was looking at those. Maybe I was thinking tree-lined streets? Wow, I don't even know. Yeah, we can take our one-way roads and just kind of go through this now. Cool. That's not bad. These are, yeah, I guess they don't have to be lights. They might be a little bit close together, but it's not too bad. And I'm feeling like the only traffic that really should be using this is just like local traffic. We can throw some commercial in here too. And actually, you know what we can do to try and get some parking lots through here is I have a couple assets in mind. All right, just so I have way more zones to be able to name after people. Let's make that into... Oh, this was supposed to be... No, I can make it both. Let's say a park and a... what you call it? Oh, you know what? That's overlapping names. That's not going to look very nice unless we expand the park down. There we go. So I want Garnet Heights, which will of course be renamed. I want this one to be for local and organic produce. There we go. And that's the commercial thing that gives you more parking lots. And why not expand that so I can get more names, of course. All right, so that'll be for there. And I actually wanted to start using some of the assets from the Japanese content creator pack. The one I have in mind, Noodle Restaurant's a nice one for parking lot. So we put that right there. And then I don't know if we can flatten this too much better. But maybe we can get some trees and maybe like a walking path through here to kind of clean that up a bit. And then because we've made this into a park, we can put down our gate. And then this way we get a little bit more parking, right, in the form of that. And then we can also start snapping some stuff to the tram tracks, which is super cool. We've seen that in a previous episode. Definitely been using that a lot throughout. And this is Park Life DLC that's doing that. And then, of course, the trams are from Snowfall. Actually, I shouldn't say of course, because that doesn't make much sense, but they are from Snowfall. And I think in a perfect world, maybe they could go back and then like have Snowfall be part of the Natural Disasters DLC. Maybe have trams be part of the mass transit. All right, so I'll show you something actually really cool that I haven't really done too much yet that looks really fresh when you're doing these kind of areas. Is you can actually line the sides here. Take all this off. Is that going to snap weirdly? Yeah, it is. Yeah, you can take the snappers off, and then put dirt pathing along the outskirts of areas you don't intend on zoning. That looks pretty nice. And then that in combination, let's just say like a fence through here, and then we'll put down a couple park pieces off of this. All in all, it looks really nice, I think. Oh, of course, it just doesn't fit, eh? All right, let's put that in, then put the fence back a bit further. I'm convinced, yeah, there it is. And then here, just like before, right? Maybe if we want, we can cut part of that out. That could be a spot now for a nice colorful tree. Make them seem like they're planned, you know, areas with planning. Happy accidents, right? And then right through here for a safety barrier for the trams, we can maybe put in a fenceway. Discourage people from running across here. And then to help make that look a little bit nicer, we can put down some trees. Oh, these are big, nice ones, eh? Make sure we use some of those big ones elsewhere. And I think as an added bonus by accident here, we're actually using the same one in there. So that should look pretty good from overhead. That's not bad. All right, let's get a plaza and some more pathways in next to this. And actually, since we're on a roll here, let's throw down one of the Japanese office buildings. Not too big, though. Let's do this guy here. Kind of help give it a bit more of a commercial office feel. That's really cool, actually, too, how the terrain gave that a cutout. Yeah, that's fun. I think our Sims might, like, you know, use that, so it'll look kind of silly, but visually from far away, it looks pretty awesome. All right, I feel like I should also just have some quick zoning done. So let me just fire together a little neighborhood here. All right, how are we gonna do this? Let's go in like that. And let's have, what's the spacing here? 400. Okay. What we could do is make these go alternate. Which again, if we make the directions or anything really complicated through here for the cars, people will want to take the trams. So if you live nearby, like just do the loop, you know? And then let's try our hand at some mixed zoning through here really quickly. I almost wish these had lined up, eh? Maybe let's not get too close to that so we don't see that. Okay, and I would like a small spot in here where we can do some wall-to-wall high-density zoning. So that might be it right there. And that's kind of walking distance between either set of tram tracks. Oh, and that looked really cool on the hill too, actually. Yeah, we're getting really, really lucky here. I keep forgetting that we're on the slope, and it's actually looking really nice. I normally try to steer clear of doing too much slope zoning, but this little gentle one should look really good. And you know what, since we're on a roll here, let's add another district, and let's make this an extension of the green. So let's do this. And I've got an idea for some mixed zoning, so we'll see some other assets come in here. So let's go Speedy Gonzalez before we lose our friends. And then we're gonna flip this over to our green like that. Wall-to-wall high density. A couple towers here. Some spacing in between. And then I was thinking we could try doing some of the European suburbia actually through here, just to get some variety. So we've got that space over here, plus these two. So why don't we sneak another district in this? It does become a little bit challenging to overlap, and you might maybe have a few buildings that just can't quite cooperate if you have a weird intersection. But not impossible to overlap this kind of stuff together. So we'd zone this wall-to-wall, and then we'd switch it over to European suburbia to see what it looks like. And hopefully this should be a really fun mix of buildings. And that we do via the style. right, cool. Let's put it to 3-speed, and we'll let these kind of like fill in as we just do the last little touches over here. So I'm thinking like, yeah, like a fountain. That might look nice on the hill as well. Just kind of speaking of, yep. Speaking of our height. And then we can probably throw down a couple more cafes and stuff, you know, in and around the back part here. And we'll just do a little bit of detailing. Nothing too crazy, though. Actually, along here might just be a walking path. And why don't we try for some of the smaller props and assets? Here we go. So drop that in. Maybe put a little garbage can next to it. We already got some lamps, so that's okay. We've got one bench out front, maybe a couple others. And by the way, this is kind of what we were doing on the half episodes. Just a lot more of it and at a much slower pace. We can kind of chit-chat a bit more as to why we're doing what we're doing. But if this kind of stuff appeals, definitely check out the half episodes. We'll have another one coming up soon. That's kind of nice. Maybe it's an automated like ticket booth over here. And let's do that really fun thing with the pathways again. And I was just running a dirt pathway right alongside. We'll turn off the guides here so we don't hopefully get too much snapping. And then on the outskirts of that, you can put your fencing. Sorry, friend. And what's cool too is when you layer the walkways like this, you'll see a lot of use out of them. That's nice like that. And so yeah, this backside definitely needs a fence for old safety's sake here. And what's great, remember I said at the beginning of the episode, we're going to keep this open-ended, so if we wanted like a train station or something later, like check this out. Remove the fence, pop that right in there. Tracks are available. Just do a little bit of terraforming to bring it up to scale there. Otherwise, this is a cool way to end the city. Like if this is the boundary, that's not too bad. You know, big old retired farmer's field in air quotes, or an old factory that just kind of got, you know, taken over by nature. Maybe there's like a hidden away parking lot in there that got overgrown, right? Yeah, it's just nice when everything comes together. And it is very challenging, as you guys will see, to kind of like find the end of a city. Especially in vanilla. Like, how do you really end things off, you know? Okay. Not looking too bad at all here. Alright, I said I want to use some of these bigger trees. Let's go ahead and drop some of those down. Yeah, that's a beautiful canopy. And you do also a great job of just kind of hiding stuff that doesn't really look right. Some of those open spaces, maybe. You know, some weird holes in the fencing, that kind of stuff, right? Just opportunities, that's all it presents us. And let's put something in through here as well. This looks a little bit barren. I highly doubt we'll get a walking path through here, but that'd be great if we could, eh? Oh, no way, no way, that's amazing. I'm not sure if people will actually use this or not. It might be just tall enough to go for the trams. I don't know, that's a little... Might be pushing it a bit here. Okay, might be able to sneak a fence back here as well. And I'm actually going to throw down just a few colored leaves trees. Some of the purples, pinks, just to get some fun color in here. And then one thing that I almost forgot that we have not put in, just so we can kind of match a little bit of the theme of the other transit hub we're building, let's throw down some taxi stands. Almost forgot all about those. I don't think we need a dispatcher nearby. I think we should be okay in that sense. You know, in retrospect, I wish I'd kind of try to put these in first, but we can sneak some in over here. And then maybe this can just turn into a park, so let's put some on the backside. Might save the fountain for downtown. Oh yeah, here we go.
We all want to be prepared. We all want to be sure that...
And I might be able to snap some more pathways to this, so let's just try really quickly too. bench on that side, so let's go on an angle. Oh yeah, we can. And this just becomes an opportunity again, just for some more fencing. We can make this into more of a grandiose park, connect more of the pathways together. We can expand our park zone, so we wanted to snap more to this. And because we are close to a road too, we can also snap some pieces right to that. So I feel like the limits are really endless. Sometimes the only thing stopping you might be creativity. Little things like that, right? And then could we fill in some of these spots with commercial? Most likely. Kind of that mixed use approach as well, which is really cool, I think. Like little cafes within the park, right? Little bookstore maybe. Little shopping. But that kind of makes sense, right? You come here, maybe you got some time to kill for a train, drop off on a bus, gotta kill a few minutes, head over to the noodle bar, grab some lunch, head over to the bookstore after. Take the dog for a walk in the park, who knows, right? Sky's the limit, it's early afternoon, you don't gotta be anywhere till 4 o'clock. Alright, and just a little bit more dirt pathways, I'm having fun with those. And yeah, I think like the more that this all kind of comes together, the more real it will feel, and the city just really starts speaking to you. And the next thing you know, you're sitting back, eating dinner, doing the people watching, and you were wondering, like, where was my life before City Skylines? What was I doing? The answer is you were not living. No, I'm joking. And this game is really fun, though. I think it does bring out a lot of creativity, and just, like, it opens up, like, just, yeah, opens up your mind to things. How cities work, how planning happens. It's just kind of cool. Hopefully you guys are seeing things in a different light now. New appreciation maybe for public transit and that kind of stuff too. But yeah, all in all, not bad. We got some new growth on the skyline. The neighborhood's starting to fill in rather nicely. We, some opportunity for some detailing. We got some mixed use too, because we got the European suburbia, plus just some vanilla zoning. It's kind of fun. And then all just kind of ties together nicely with the bikes and eventually some trams, right? So there we go. All right, well, a little bit of a shorter episode again. Didn't really intend for that, but I think we kind of did what we want here, right? I think so. I think we'll end on a high note. And if you guys are copying it at home too, this is a little bit easier just to kind of do these little ones, right? I think I'm gonna put one more fence right here. That's it. Last piece. But guys, it's been great seeing what you're up to. A lot of you have been taking me up on my offer. Sharing pictures, really appreciate that. So keep posting stuff to our Discord. Hit me up on Twitter. I love seeing this stuff, guys. You're all very creative. I'm really, really appreciating the ride's incredible. I really appreciate you all. Thanks for just letting me in your lives. All right. Oh God, we almost made it, eh? See some comments in the last few videos being like, hey, where are all the fires at? Well, here they are. Don't worry. Gone but not forgotten. Okay, guys, I will see you again. Thank you very much, as always, for watching, and I hope your cities are going well. Happy building. Next episode, hopefully we can get started on the university campus down over here. Population's moving along. So we gotta start educating our people. All right, guys, we'll see you again. All the best. Happy building.